Lee loses major hurricane intensity. The hurricane has certainly weakened for a big margin after attaining a Category 5P. Latest position at 12 PM UTC or AM EDT is 21.5 degrees north, 60.8 degrees west. You have seen quite some weakening for the storm as it is passing through the well north of the Lesser Antilles. Currently, it has been downgraded into a high-end Category 2 hurricane, equipped with maximum sustained winds of 95 knots, or 175 km per hour. This shall be supported by aircraft Hunter's latest mission diving deep into the storm, showing winds exceeding 96 knots in the south of the eyewall on the occasions of 11:05 am and 12:25 pm UTC. Not surprisingly, CIMSS Advanced Dvorak Technique has shown quite some deviation from EDT's official analysis, probably due to its collapsed northern portion structure, with sustained winds of 67 knots, equivalent to 125 km per hour. Looking at the latest IR imagery, we certainly see some persistent deep convection firing just around the center, with its northern convective bands expanding considerably throughout the past few hours. Latest environmental analysis shows conductive sea surface temperature of around 30 degrees Celsius shall continue to let Lee at least maintain its current intensity, though shear remains relatively high and could possibly impact the structure, reaching around 20 to 25 knots by now. Stated in the key messages from the National Hurricane Center, swells generated by Lee are affecting portions of the Lesser Antilles, British and US Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, the Turk and Caicos Islands, the Bahamas, and Bermuda till the end of the weekend. Dangerous group conditions shall affect the eastern coast of the US starting on Monday, and could be worse subsequently. Preliminary estimates shows that the tropical storm radius in the southern part of Lee is not very likely to reach Puerto Rico and Hispaniola. More importantly, we are focusing on the island of Bermuda. It is too soon to determine whether it will experience tropical storm force winds out of Franklin and Idalia, but locals shall consult latest products from the Bermuda Weather Service for possible risks of impact. Latest forecast discussion from the National Hurricane Center stated Lee shall restretch and battle a major hurricane after the shear is expected to relax by 36 to 48 hours. But simultaneously, the center also lowered the exact second P to 150 knots, equivalent to a Category 4 hurricane with maximum sustained winds of 215 km per hour. Model guidance varies in terms of the fluctuation of intensity in the next few days, but the majority of models are consistent with the timing of Lee turning into a polar motion after the ridge building to the west-southwest gradually weakens. We will dive into the storm once more later on today at 11 AM EDT. For further information, please seek official info from the National Hurricane Center or consult products from your local weather office.